Off the Beaten Path is brought to you by All Seasons Outfitters, gear for the great outdoors, and Mastrovito Hyundai. Visit Mastrovito Hyundai, Yorkville. For episode 1, we're going to take you back to 2019 and the Florenz family. They put a lot of hard work into their deer hunting grounds, and it just pays, as this episode will show. We follow along as they head out to Colorado on a little anniversary hunt as well.
Alright, here we are, 2019 archery season. It's the 4th of October. This is our first night out in the stand. We're trying to get a little redemption on the Dodger buck from last year, right? A 2.5-year-old 8-pointer that would have been a nice first buck for Tiffany. And it didn't work out. And he made it through the season, and we got a lot of pictures of him this year. He's been coming here pretty regularly. Hopefully tonight we can get a crack at him. Nice night, the wind's calming down. We're ready to cut the Zeus loose. Doing a little scouting today. Trying to get some of the land figured out. Season opens on Saturday, and hopefully we'll be ready. Fingers crossed.
He can't survive without afternoon coffee. This is the cabin that we're staying.
Opening a rifle. I'm gonna run a couple cameras up and just checking out a few things, see if we can see some tracks in this beautiful snow. What do you think, hon?
I'm excited.
All right, let's go get them. I'm gonna try a different spot this morning. Someplace closer to the house. We got 6 inches of snow. We don't know what the mountain's gonna be like, so we're gonna go down here and usually some mule deer down in this area. We saw some good sign the other day, so we'll see what happens. It's about 27 degrees. Wind blowing.
Like 30-mile-per-hour wind.
Wind blowing 90 miles an hour. And we'll see what happens.
Well, as Mother Nature dictates the weather, with lots of snow on the ground and few deer to be found. Off the Beaten Path is brought to you by All Seasons Outfitters, gear for the great outdoors. Mastrovito Hyundai, for all your vehicle needs. HART rifle barrels. When accuracy counts, count on HART. OTIS, smart gun care technology. ATHENS Archery, live your passion.
Big Buck Profile is brought to you by the New York State Big Buck Club.
Okay, here we are at the New York State Big Buck Banquet with Nathan. Nathan, nice to meet you. Tell us a little bit about your deer. Gross inches, what county, and what weapon you used to harvest the animal.
It was in Erie County. Used a crossbow, first year out with the crossbow. Scored 144 and did a little fishing with my roommate at school and did some hunting in the afternoon. And I think we were in the woods for 15 minutes, so it was a pretty quick hunt.
That's awesome. That's how it happens, though. You got to be ready for those situations. Well, that's awesome. Well, congratulations, man. That's a great buck.
Thank you.
Great buck.
Here we are. It's October 25th, and we're back in the what we call the B blind. We had some good pictures of a couple good bucks here earlier, and we usually have pretty good luck here. I shot my buck out of this blind last year, and the deer have been really hitting this food plot pretty hard. And we're hoping that we can get a crack at something decent tonight. Tiffany's up to bat if.
Off the Beaten Path is brought to you by the Gunworks of Central New York. Full service gun sales and service. Eastern Canadian Outfitters. The adventure begins where the pavement ends. Buck Fever. Synthetic Scents. Make the bucks hunt you. Conklin's Lodge. Great hunting and fishing in Patton, Maine. Clinton Tractor and Implement Company. Equipment to get the work done. And the New York State Big Buck Club.
Drilled him. Drilled him. Smoked him. Smoked him, honey.
Did I really?
We smoked him. Look out the window. Look out the window. No. You freaking smoked him.
Come on, nail it.
There's a lot of blood right here. And
Right here. There's just a little right there.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Nothing here. Let me see. Yeah. Doesn't go any farther. He's done.
You got him, honey.
Done.
Good job.
Go get him, Mom. Yeah. Whoa. Hold on. Oh, you got him. You got him. You got him. Dad? Got him. There we go.
Honey, he's a tank.
Look at that.
That's awesome. Huh?
Come on. Your lights in the way.
He's awesome. I'm so proud of you, hon.
I knew I heard him go down here.
Yep, you did.
My ear was still blinking over there.
That's wicked. What do you think, Oz?
That's
Good job.
giant.
Huh? Good job. Well, here we are, 2019, New York bow season. We finally got a little redemption on this buck we call Dodger. Last year we had a little history with him. Tell us the story on
It
what
was
happened.
an epic miss. He dodged and my arrow went right over top of him.
Yeah, this buck dodged her arrow last year. He dropped probably 6 inches and she missed him. Would have been her first buck with a bow ever, first buck period, right?
Yeah.
And things worked out, and she had a great year last year anyway.
He had a lot of growth
And
since last year.
He really blew up this year.
Yeah.
Turned into a great buck. It worked out really good.
Yep.
The boys were with us in our shack, and we had a great evening. He worked in from the other end of the food plot. The Antler King honey hole was a magnet to him. He was there every day.
Yeah.
Morning, night, didn't matter. And we had the right wind finally, and we were able to move in on him, and she made a perfect shot, and the Zeus broadhead did the job. As you can see, he only went about 60 yards and piled up. That was it.
It was a good way to wrap up our weekend because we just got back from
Colorado
on an elk and mule deer hunt that didn't go quite as planned. So this was a nice way to
awesome
to wrap it up.
Yep. We finally ended the nightmare and put this buck on the ground. She made a great shot, and it all worked out.
Yep.
Super proud of you, hon.
Thanks.
Love you. And that's it. You're watching Off the Beaten Path. Stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more happening in the upcoming weeks. Hopefully I can get a buck on the ground and with a bow and have a good kickoff to the 2019 bow season. All right.
There you go.
Stay tuned.
Off the Beaten Path is supported by these fine products and outfitters.
Yeah, baby. Yes. Holy cow. Oh my God. I can't believe that just happened. I can't believe that just happened. Wow. Unbelievable. I think I just got the biggest buck of my life. Smasher 8-pointer. We've worked so hard this year for this deer. Oh my God. What a buck. I can't believe it. I'm speechless right now. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. He's down right there. Oh my God. What a season we are having, 2019. This is all due to some real strict deer management. We've worked hard, food plots and stands set up, and it has just been an unbelievable year. My wife killed the biggest buck of her life with the bow. I killed a smasher 10-point with the bow. Now I just killed a giant 8-pointer with a gun. My season's complete. Tagged out in New York. You're watching Off the Beaten Path. Stay with us, man. There's a lot more to come. I can't say any more right now. I'm just completely speechless. What do you think, boys?
That's awesome.
I think I just shot the biggest buck of my life today. It's definitely the biggest 8-pointer I've ever shot. And I think he's down right here. Let's go see if we can track him down. Here he is. Look at this deer. I can't believe I got him tonight here. Believe it? What do you think? That's why we do what we do. That's why we do all the food plots and all the stands, right?
Yep.
That's why we do what we do. For this.
Look at the neck on that.
Look at this. Look at the neck on this deer.
It's so fat.
Huh?
Giant.
He's a giant.
Really hard to drag under the floor.
Well, here we are. This is 2019 rifle season, Central New York. And I just put the hammer down on this awesome buck. Look at the G2s on this deer. This is a new buck that just showed up about a week ago. Me and my boys see him last time we were out here. Last weekend it would be, exactly. And we knew he'd stay in here. He got some camera pictures of him the last couple days. And we got this real bad storm coming, and man, they've been feeding hard. I got a real good picture of him last night out here, and I knew he'd be back out here tonight. And I was right. Here he is. What a season we've had this year. My wife shot an awesome buck with her bow, her biggest. And this could be my biggest. He's awesome. We've had a great year. We put in a lot of food plots. We put in a lot of blinds, a lot of new setups. We've changed our whole hunting style right around to pretty much blind setups and staying out of the woods and just trying to hunt primarily evenings and not spooking the deer, and it's just all paid off. You're watching Off the Beaten Path 2019.